Having what? You're on video.
Shut it off. Turn it around.
So, here we go. So we've continued our hike from the same point we ended the last video at almost 18 minutes. So it is truly a, what would you say, Amy? A hike to remember?
Oh, that's for sure. That's
Yep.
to say the least.
So I'm walking in front of Amy. So if she needs to, she can grab onto me so she doesn't fall all the way back down. And higher we go, we're being visited by chipmunks, which is pretty cool. And this is slow and easy. This is the slow and easy portion of the trail here, because we are on a, like I said, probably a 10-degree incline. Or more. It's quite steep. I'm actually leaning my body forward as we continue this hike climb to try to get some balance. I think if I stood straight up and down, I'd probably fall backwards. No, I'm quite sure I'd fall backwards. So, this is where we need to figure out the path.
Taking a break, catching my breath.
Taking a break, catching our breath.
Keep panning the video around.
Yes, I totally agree. But this is, I don't know why, but I feel like I hear a waterfall. I certainly hear water. I'm wondering if there's a waterfall up here, which would be really amazing. Unless that's just the sound of nature. Yeah. Little insight on this also. Don't wear sneakers. This is not about your feet being comfortable. Wear a good pair of hiking shoes with a little bit of support.
Well, I thought we were going to be walking a hiking trail, but
Yeah, you know,
absolutely turned out to be a hike.
Yeah, we thought it was going to be just a walking path, and we've been surprised by it. So I say that, but unfortunately,
My cute Skechers.
Amy has her Skechers on. So anyway, hence why I said probably not a good idea for sneakers, but we're going to do it. We're going to give a shout out to some of our friends down there in Massachusetts. Hopefully they're having a great long Labor Day weekend, 2020, just like we are. So we'll give a quick shout out to John and Cindy and Phil and Jana.
All our kids and grandchildren.
All our kids,
And our parents.
grandkids, and of course our parents. This is quite steep. Yep. Okay, we're heading up still. I hear water. I don't know if you can hear this in the video. Maybe if I stop breathing so heavy and I pause for a minute, you might be able to hear that. It sounds like a waterfall. So we may get lucky at the top of this trailhead if we make it to the top and be able to see a beautiful waterfall. Because now that we're getting a little bit closer to the area here, that is certainly running water. And I'm not sure if it's just a riverbed going down the mountain or if it's a waterfall. What do you think?
No, it definitely sounds like a waterfall.
Yeah, it does.
Sounds like it's over to the left of my side. Not quite sure if this trail will lead us to that, but
Yeah, I don't know. I know I don't want to get off the trail and head into the woods there, not knowing. Probably wouldn't be a great idea. I mean, we've become a bit adventurous. Hence why we're doing this at almost 50 years of age. And we can look back on it and say we did it. Pretty amazing. I'm gonna bring the camera down to ground level here to give you an idea on what we are about to endure here. So this, I don't know if the camera is giving you a good idea. We are literally, it almost feels like we're gonna be climbing a ladder because the incline at this point of the trail is massive. So, slow and easy. That's all we can do, slow and easy. I'm gonna zoom in a little, give you an idea. It's like goes way up even further. It's hard to tell with the camera eye, but it's really amazing. I'm actually amazed that we made it this far. I'm proud of us, but you know. And again, like I said, I am 15 feet roughly away from Amy, and it looks like I am 100 feet away from Amy because I am at such an incline above her right now, if that gives you an idea on how steep this trail is, that it makes her look like she is 100 feet away when she's about 15 feet away. So, but we've got another tree down. Big pine came down at one time. Real big. And it just keeps going and going. Eventually we're going to get to the top, which hopefully that'll be soon. And they say the views of the valley are just being in heaven. So, how we doing? Are your calves burning yet? Mine are burning.
yeah.
All right. Yeah. See, I've got on Skechers hikers, which are very comfortable. My feet don't even hurt. So we're going to keep on going. And I'm going to take the lesser of the evil here with the trail. That looks like I'd have to step up about 3 feet. So if I go this way a little bit, a little bit, yep, and put my foot on that side. It looks like at one time, a long time ago, the U.S. Forestry Service in Maine buried these logs here on each side of the trailhead to keep it from washing out. And I'm gonna say we're pretty close to the top here. We're almost there.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Yeah. Turn the camera around.
Yeah, just put your foot on that rock right there and grab that tree and just walk forward like you're walking up steps. And it looks like at one time, hey, somebody came hiking down. There's a footprint. Probably not from today. But it shows, you know, somebody was here. So that's good. All right, we're going to keep going. We're going about 30, 40 feet at a time. We're taking a little stop. And then we'll go another 30, 40 feet and we'll stop. Someone who hikes all the time, this would be just a, I don't know, I wouldn't call it moderate hiking trail. I would call it a little advanced. Oop, got wildlife talking to us. But it's not too bad. Just got to pay attention to your footing. Yeah, we got a log. Looks like an old birch came down across here. It's almost like a sign from the nature god. Do not cross. You will not make it. But how do you come this far and stop? You can't. You just have to keep going. It seems like we're winding our way to the left on the trail. And we're moving away from the sound of the running water. But I have a feeling that, I'm a little out of breath, that we are going to see that either mountain river or we're going to see a little waterfall. Yeah?
Possibly.
Amy's out of breath. I'm out of breath too. I'm sure you can hear me breathing. But this mountain air is great. It's about 48 degrees, maybe 50 degrees. We have sweatshirts on. It's not all that buggy, so that's good. Although we did take precautions, sprayed ourselves. Here's another. This looks like maybe somebody did this makeshift step just because. And in a minute, I'm going to hand the camera off to Amy for a few minutes. I don't know if you can get the gist of how far up we are. If you look through the trees, you can start seeing the mountain on the other side in the valley area. We're quite a ways up. So I'm going to hand the camera off to Amy as she pants, just like me. And we're going to keep on going because I think we're almost there. And once we get there, we'll take a break and take some more video. That almost looks like marble.
Yeah.
You know, that's made from, if I remember correctly, that's granite marble. And that is from the pressure of two rocks pushing against each other, causing that fracture and the pressure and everything and the heat, and marbleizes the stone. Okay. And I could be wrong, but it sounds good. So I read an article on Mount Blue State Park and this Mount Blue Trail that once you get to the top, after the 1.6 mile hike straight up, that the views are incredible. It's worth the hike. I'm hoping that whoever wrote that article wasn't over fabricating it, even just a little. Every once in a while, nature gives you a gift. Hence, like I said earlier in the video, maybe I'll find a walking stick. Maybe we'll find a nice stone. It's kind of neat the way these roots have come up through the soil over time, and they interweave almost in a mysterious way, kind of magical. What do you think, Amy? You think getting out into nature like this and taking a hike like this, I mean, it really puts it into perspective on how close you can get with nature, huh?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
It is breathtaking, to say the least. Extremely refreshing.
It's a great stress reliever. You really forget about your everyday
I was just going to say, it takes your mind
problems,
off of everything.
you know? You come up here, and it makes you wonder why a lot more individuals, people, don't take advantage of this more often to de-stress on the weekends after a long, hard work week. What are we at, about 20 minutes on that?
Yeah, just about.
Yeah. So we're gonna stop the video at 20 minutes because it's, you know, quite a long video, and we're going to continue with a new video to continue from the original to this, to this, to this, just so that it's not an ongoing thing. So We're going to stop it where we're at. We're going to restart a new one.